Hey, how's it going, guys? So, 2022 is barely kicked off, and we already have the big Nintendo rumor mill going as strong as ever. You've got countless leakers and journalists talking about rumored upcoming titles and the borderline mythical Switch Pro. Normally I see these rumors pop up and don't pay too much mind to them, but the latest big leak going around is the idea that a new Mario Kart is coming this year. And you know what? Despite what leaks say, I do still think we are due for a new entry in the series, because even though Deluxe came out at the beginning of the Switch's lifespan, it's technically been 7 years, actually over 7 years now, since the last original mainline Mario Kart. And sure, Mario Kart Tour is still very active, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has been selling like crazy, but I feel like Nintendo is going to want another big system seller that they know will sell extremely well by default just for being Mario Kart. So for the sake of this video, let's just assume that yes, there is a new entry coming this year, but now comes the question of what we could expect. The general consensus and much of the discourse online surrounding the title seems to be that this will be the Super Smash Bros. Of Mario Kart, meaning less of a Mario Kart and more of just a general Nintendo-focused racer. A lot of people seem excited for this concept, while others feel that it may remove the identity of Mario Kart. I'm somewhere in the middle. I definitely think that bringing in more characters from outside of Mario's universe would add some flair to the series, but I still feel that it should largely remain Mario focused, especially considering that Tour has shown that we have barely scratched the surface for roster inclusions from the mainline Mario universe. And I would love to see more unique characters such as Pauline and King Baba make their way onto the console side of things, as well as some of the non-direct Mario cast like the DK crew being added in. And why stop there? It would be so sick to see some RPG characters like Fawful or even Paper Mario himself get added. See, without venturing outside of Mario's universe, there is still so much to pull from. And I do think that this is why so many people are adamant about keeping the series within just the Mario universe. However, with that being said, I feel like more guest characters are inevitable. I definitely think that inclusions such as Link, Inkling, and the Animal Crossing reps were merely testing the waters of who Nintendo could bring into the series. I could totally see characters like Kirby and Captain Falcon making the jump to Mario Kart, and they wouldn't really feel out of place. I mean, Kirby's had Kirby Air Ride, and Captain Falcon comes from a racing series. Although Nintendo doesn't seem to remember that as of late. And I could even see a character such as Springman or just an ARMS rep in general joining in, because Ibuki and his team worked on both ARMS as well as the Mario Kart series. So I definitely feel like additions such as these would be very welcomed into the Mario Kart series. And the main reason that I'm okay with getting more guest racers is because this isn't a situation like Smash Bros. Where each character is carefully developed with an intricate and unique moveset to the point where it feels like a character needs to earn their spot in the game. This is a kart racer, where the character driving the kart is one of the more cosmetic features of the game. And while yes, stats do vary slightly between racers, it isn't to the level of something like a unique character in Smash. So while I understand people not wanting this to essentially become Super Kart Brothers, I personally welcome a bit more variety with the roster. And now I want to move on to something besides the roster, because people have been so caught up in debating on whether it's going to be solely Mario or if it's going to become Super Smash Bros. Of racing, that people have forgotten that Mario Kart games always seem to have this unique gimmick, and I want to delve into that. So the rumored title for this new entry is Mario Kart Crossroads, at least according to leaks. And while this sounds like a perfect title in regards to just the potential crossover nature of the roster alone, I'm much more interested in how they could work that in as a new gimmick for this entry. The idea that immediately came to mind is something that was actually inspired by the Stage Morph feature in Smash Ultimate. Now, if you don't know what Stage Morph is, it was basically this feature in multiplayer matches where you could select 2 stages, and throughout the match, it would randomly switch between the 2 stages. So 1 second you could be fighting on a platform in Luigi's Mansion, and the second you could be fighting on Mementos from Persona 5. The combinations were crazy, and I would love to see something to that extent in Mario Kart. because it would really emphasize the fact that it's these worlds being brought together, not just the characters, and being able to see the environments switching between something as drastic from like Mario to switching to like, say, a Metroid environment. It would be so cool, and it could allow for immense replayability with these tracks. But at the end of the day, this is still just a rumor. And regardless of whether this next Mario Kart does manage to finally become the next big crossover, or just expands upon the Mario universe, I want this next entry to be big, because despite getting the port of 8, once again, it's been over 7 years since the last original mainline Mario Kart game. And after seeing what Nintendo can do with a roster in a game like Mario Kart Tour, which is on mobile, I expect a pretty sizable roster and a polished experience this time around, because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe came out in 2017. This year it will have been 5 years since the port of the 7-year-old game came out, so I think we're due for a new Mario Kart game. And I'm excited for what's potentially in store for us. But for now, I think that's enough out of me. If you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like and subscribing. It would really help out the channel. But either way, I'll see you in the next video. Later, guys.